Blistering start simply because they were at 57% early on at 3 triples, but they had problems containing Chapiol's second chance looks, and they were also not able to take away those early 3-point triggers coming from UST. And as a result, after a 10-4 start, they will be down after a 29 closeout of the quarter, enabled UST to build a 5-point lead heading to the second quarter.
Chapiol will be called for his first personal foul here as he blocks Joaquin Manuel up top, but gets the body on this pump fake.
That's a good ball tip coming from, was that Bates?
I believe so. It's Baltazar, Bates, and Manuel up front. Karakot and Melesio as the free throw woes continue for UST.
That will be LaSalle, 2 out of 7 so far.
LaSalle, yes.
I mentioned earlier that LaSalle is only a 54% shooting team from the free throw line. 96 of 177 heading to this match. Manuel is only the 7 and 8 free throws for Joaquin Manuel this year, and he will miss both as well. So LaSalle will now be 2 out of 8. That's just 25%.
Lane violation, substitute free
also,
throw
coach,
for Joaquin Manuel.
UST only 1 turnover in that first quarter.
Right. While LaSalle committed 2.
Not so bad.
Oh, what really fueled UST's turnaround was 14 points off the bench.
Offensive rebound for LaSalle here. Baldi will try the 3 off the front, back rim rather. Another missed free throw by Manuel. That's 2 in a row for him. Melesio. And the show by Chapiol. Karakot with a ball fake. Baldi will try again.
Wow.
Still no go for LaSalle and for Baldi from 3.
And as much as we saw LaSalle get multiple possessions there, they've given up a total of 7 points or 9 points to UST in terms of second chance scoring, as UST already with 8 offensive rebounds. Yung nakita natin na huling mga pulot ng LaSalle, yun lang yung una nilang dalawa after yung 3 straight possessions nila early in the first. So one thing that UST has done is to out-hustle LaSalle in terms of getting multiple possessions. And that's why after the first 10 minutes, they were 7 possessions ahead of the Archers.
Wang was called for a foul, bumping Joaquin Manuel after the Porteo shot. So, a minute gone by here in the second quarter, and it's still a 5-point lead.
Oh, nice
as
play.
Malonzo draws the foul there.
And there's one thing good going for LaSalle here in the first half so far. But the 7 main field goals, they already have 7 extra passes. Every conversion has come from an assist,
which is their game,
from an Archer, which we did not see against FEU.
Correct. Yun yung talagang nawala. Kaya nga sabi ni Andre Karakot, di ba?
Nagkanya-kanya.
Through Ayana Perlas, of course, that, you know, they were looking for their individual numbers.
Well, it also was a testament to the kind of defensive blanket that FEU threw at them for the second consecutive time, limiting them to 55 points in their first round encounter, and again only 60 in their last loss. And LaSalle is almost 80 points per contest. Imagine that kind of effort coming from FEU.
1 out of 2 from that trip for LaSalle, who continue to struggle from the free throw line. Chapiol hands over, and then it's back to Subito's hands with 10 on their 24. Chapiol will try a 3. No, not that time. Baltazar high up for the rebound.
They'd rather have Chapiol take outside shots away from the basket rather than hurt their inside defense.
Missed by Karakot. The rebound by Subito. On the other side, Abando for 3. Malakas. And the tap goes to Joaquin Manuel. Melesio is held down.
Baltazar is now 0 out of 4. 1 free throw contributed by the leading scorer of the Archers. 25 and 25 performance versus UE. And 16 points and 9 rebounds in that loss to FEU for last year's member of the mythical team,
Getting a little
Baltazar.
Getting a little testy here, Coach Ronnie. That's another offensive foul. Paraiso called for that one.
As expected.
As expected. Sabi sa'yo yung calmness na yun sa ating warm-up kanina.
Tapos na yun.
Oh, Malonzo will be denied of a highlight there because of an offensive foul on Bates. That is his second
foul
on the game.
Green Archers.
And for the Archers, they have to keep their heads on the game.
Dami nating offensive foul
Head
dito.
on the game, rather.
Yun, oh. Sayang
Kasi
ito.
magandang second quarter nila.
Paraiso. Cancino, almost a steal by Malonzo. Cancino stops for 3, off to the left. It's a wild shot by CJ. And Serrano puts on the brakes, goes to Malonzo. Malonzo back to Manuel. Again, Serrano likes to operate underneath, but Manuel says, I'll shoot the 3. It comes up short. Cancino, Subido, flyby. Subido is fouled and will take 3 free throws.
That was not a good sequence for Joaquin Manuel. Earlier, a forced triple. And then a third personal foul while giving up a shooting foul which will result into 3 free throws.
Pagsakan ng field goals natin dito, 1 of 9 ang DLSU, 1 of 8 ang UST. Is that a product of defense? Is it sloppy play?
Defense.
It is.
Masipag ang mga closeouts. Unlike in the first quarter wherein both teams combined for 5 triples. De La Salle had 9 points from beyond the arc. UST had 2 conversions from rainbow territory.
$27-25 is our score. 3 turnovers in the second quarter by UST. They only had 1 in that first quarter earlier, as we mentioned. Karakot gets into their attack zone. Subido and Melesio continue to wrestle against each other. Karakot gets the step, stops on a dime, puts it up and in.
Andre Karakot.
Pure gold, always panalo move, and another foul on the floor. This one on a La Salle player.
Karakot has only scored 8 points in the last 2 games for the Archers. 2 points versus UE, 6 points versus FEU. That basket was his first in this match. Tying the count at 27-all. Karakot is one of 4 players for La Salle, averaging in double figures in his production.
Sorry, Coach. Melesio just called for a second personal on that dead ball earlier. We get to the Gatorade hydration checkpoint as Chavio stretches to the rack. Karakot nagmamadali. Sapal mula kay CJ Cancino. Paraiso downstairs to Chavio. Outside to Cancino. 29-27 is our score. Cancino drives, puts it off the glass and gets it.
This second period.
Malonzo fading away on that one. That's a tough angle. The tap goes back to Bates. It's back with La Salle with 10 to shoot. Karakot off to the right. Bates for the offensive rebound. Out muscling Chavio in that sequence.
Fearless. Bates using his height and might. It was scoreless, I believe. In their first round encounter, only 2 points in their last loss.
Cancino, 9 points in the game and his first triple. Oh nga, no?
Here in the half.
Naiwanan si Subido, but Chavio says, it's smackdown time! Attacks the rim with bad intentions. A master play of the game.
This was my concern for La Salle heading into this match.
Baltazar way out. Malonzo with 10 to shoot. Back to Baltazar. Nakalibre na saglit, but the recovery by Chavio, and Baltazar finally sweeps his way for his first field goal of the game. 3 points so far.
13 in the quarter para dito sa team ng La Salle. As UST tried to build its first double-digit lead prior to that 2-point conversion from Justin Baltazar.
Abando against Malonzo. Back to Nonoy with 8 on their 24. Abando pops out, thought about the 3. Malonzo was there to contest, but Abando shoots anyway, and he gets it to go. Reds Abando, Vivo V17 shoot beyond limits.
When he squares up, you have to force him to put the basketball down and dribble. A very good catch-and-shoot player. 6 for Abando off the bench. 9-point lead UST.
Melesio trying to answer back. No, and a nice tip there by Tyrus Hill, who went way up for that one to cut the lead down to 7. 4 points for him.
And LaSalle's bench were outscored big time by NBU in their last loss. Too much time in the backcourt.
Miscue, coach. An unforced turnover there. Here's that Baltazar sweep. And here's the set shot by Abando, who shoots 30% from that area.
His hand was down.
Yeah.
And as Mark Jackson would love to say, hand down, man down.
Tyrus Hill with a follow-up on that one with 8 seconds now as play resumes. Baltazar again having a tough time, but on the follow-up on the other side. A difference of 3 seconds between clocks. Mark goes to his right, then comes back to his left to set up Paraiso for 3, who gets it to go! What a play by Coach Alden Ayo off the timeout. With 26 seconds remaining, he calls that one as the lead goes back to 7, 44-37. And before that, Paraiso was 0 of 4.